We go Michigan versus at Virginia Tech. Go Blue at the Hokies. Drop the YouTube in the chat. John. Come on, God damn. Alright. Got invites in. Here you go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Book. GD. Make sure we got on the all whites. Yeah. With the white shoes. Yeah. Alright. Alright, man. Right corner, you got that in? Yeah. We gonna be patient. We gonna play this game the right way. Alright? We gonna be patient. We're not gonna bullshit around. But it be tough on the road. Jesus Christ.
Nestled in the hills of Virginia, we're touching the
see, I'm about to bust out the HBCU for this.
Legends who formed the foundation of a power. Names like Vic and Beamer and a lunch pail mentality that applies to the Virginia Tech Hokies. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Wolverines will put total leather to crank us up.
Let's go. Oh, damn, I'm kicking off. You received the ball. All right, tighten up, bro. Let's go.
He'll bring it out. It's best. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
I'm going to start there. See how we can play a lot of games. So let's see what come out. 4 wide receivers.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. One of the offshoots of expansion, particularly in the Big Ten, was how viable could the ACC remain, and it just sort of ramps up the stakes when they meet on the field.
Yeah, I think all of this conference realignment, all the money talk, the loss of rivalries, but it's the haves and the have-nots. And let's be honest, the SEC and the Big Ten are the big two gorillas, right? Anytime you can make a statement and dent these two big powerhouse conferences, go do it.
I think the ACC 2 is going to play with the chip.
Come on, you got off the block, make the tackle.
It was the best 4
73
in the Pac-12. It all chose the Big Ten. and not the ACC, so this one will be interesting.
Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh,
that's why I said we can kill out of man.
Here's your chance to put that on your resume. It'll pay off big time late in the season.
Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Hokey, high, tech, VPI, got it rolling on the ground.
And Virginia Tech fans love that chant, and they love the physical ground game, the ability to run the football. That's kind of who they are. That's how they're built. Just a tough group of individuals.
Dances away from
tackle, man.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
The run from the shotgun.
You're right there, boy.
Spins away from the defense. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. From the gun. Give on the inside. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Now they're going to throw it. Firing to the right, complete. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Hokies are in the hurry-up.
Really nice-looking pass there. I'll tell you, they ask you to do a lot at Virginia Tech when you're the quarterback. You're expected to make plays with your feet because of some of the greats that have come before you, but you've also got to be able to hurt defenses throwing it as well. The entire playbook is open and at your disposal, and this guy right now, he's showing you with his arm talent, he can carve up this defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw.
Tight end cannot outrun my fucking safety.
Get him down after he makes a catch.
No fucking way.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Man up.
They're setting the tone on this opening drive. 10th play coming
here
on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air.
Oh, extreme.
Got it set up on the outside. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be. Nowhere to run.
Slow as fuck.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone.
Right there, not making a tackle in the back.
He gets 1 down to the 7.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
Okay, ready? 3rd and goal coming up here. Fast motion from the offense.
I call timeout.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Let's it go to
Knock the ball down.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, and they get paid.
Pressed L. All you had to do was fucking knock the ball down.
The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
First play can't be a negative.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. He'll pull it on the read. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Yeah, and that's the hard thing about these QBs that can move and run all over the place and give you so many options is that didn't even look like much, but he chews up so much yardage and gets those little gains that just death by 1,000 cuts that continue to happen with this offense.
Offense in a bunch formation. They'll run the toss. Just causing wreckage in the secondary. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, scoot the body right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running style. Man, he was hard to bring down.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's
Well,
2nd
get the
and
ball
3.
for halftime. We never
Touch
had that
pass
shit.
on the jet sweep. To the 15. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down.
Turn the ball,
This
bro.
offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
And the Wolverines are on the move.
It's a bad idea.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
All right.
There to make the
Learn
tackle,
big.
and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period.
Yeah.
1st down to start the drive after the break.
That was the 1st down?
Running back searching for a hole.
Good job, 73.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And
Good
right
job,
here, just choose up another
73.
1st down. gives you another chance
That's the way
to maybe
before he
continue
threw
to
that shit up.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play
Hit him.
waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a
Here we
crease,
go with the red
he's going to hit it.
zone.
And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense. This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. And you saw in that last play, their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep play.
Yeah, and it's also hard when you get in the red
Pull him
because
to
when
the
we
ass
do
up.
on defense, we bring in
All them
all
star
the big
blockers like that.
bodies, so there's not a lot of space in there to run. I like getting the ball in the perimeter. You toss it out there to the running back. He gets out there faster. Got a positive game. Still a couple plays here left too.
You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. Trying to bully their way in. Tripped up for the tackle.
Come on, bruh.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call
Watch how
this
long
thing
this one
physical
be.
back. They're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
They're thinking touchdown here on 4th and goal. The kicker stays
Oh,
on
he
the
didn't
sideline.
fucking get
They
it.
stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Wow.
You feel pretty good about a quarterback sneak most of the time. Such a short yardage play. I just got to find a little crease and get through. But this defense was more than ready.
They gotta fix that on the next game. We gotta at least get the push.
No push. Big stop by
No
the
push.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing
Oh,
attack
I was right in the fucking air.
And you know, you hear all these
Where's the
stupid
pass
commentators
rush?
like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
looking to go up top on 1st down.
I was gonna pick that shit off.
Just
He
as he
left.
released it, and it falls to the turf.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10 from the
Up a
15.
little bit.
From the gun, he leads it with the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle
Why
for that
screen,
running
yeah.
back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly,
Why screen,
closing
yeah.
up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the
Why
chains here,
screen?
maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass.
Hey, look for the
And
ball.
misconnection on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt.
Rotation, bro.
Michigan ready to get that offense
I
rolling
can't,
again.
man.
These last couple of drives, Jesse,
I
have been
fucking
about
call
the
that dude
defense
big guy,
making
bro.
clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they
That's
can stay
sick.
aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that.
Oh, look out! They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. They're going to run it.
I was about to say, we don't drop the hat on him. That's a workhorse back.
Wolverine.
Yeah, and coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
Here we go. Yeah. Got a kicker this year.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
Out for a while again. Let's start mixing this shit up. So let's go. Yep. Yeah.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're
Right
trying
there.
to do
Like good tap.
and attacking.
Let's go.
And just a short, safe pass away, they pick up a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw.
All over that screen. Let's go.
On the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense there.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Guys, here come those maize and blue.
Close my door. Close my door and get out.
How big is this
Get out.
drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets to stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
Oh, that's a trap. Got the hat. Oh, they're going to call hold them, bro. Shit.
Best playmakers to take advantage of this golden.
Come close my door.
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to you?
Man, we blocked that shit up.
First down here for the offense.
Fill them out, bro. Get out there. Let's go. Here we go. Got the look. Got the look. One spin move.
Turns it on in midfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
That's a really nice pass. You can see why this guy right here gives the Michigan faithful reason to be optimistic. You know, for years we know Michigan is good at running the football, but they've got to be able to throw. They've got to be more consistent, making big plays through the air. This guy gives them that chance.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Yep, just like we practice. Got the look we want.
He's going to pass.
Lock it up.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Robinson.
We'll take that.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. He breaks.
Go, boy. The 2-6. Get busy.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of yards, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
The Wolverines have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
I hate that shit, bro.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a great job by the linebacker. You can tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. It's complete on the right side. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
So 4 yards out. Rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. A run for the quarterback. Stumbled to the ground.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light.
I'm going to kick this field goal and go my ass to halftime to get the ball back.
You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
Trip.
And here comes the field goal unit.
Oh, shit. He missed it. Oh, fuck! That's fucking 14 points, man. We done left on the board.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making this.
14 fucking points.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Here's the handoff. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Caught. At the 35, he's open. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the
trash, boy. I'm trash.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. About to kick it away again as we are tied up in the 3rd quarter.
Can't lose this game. That's shit.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been
just steamrolling his way through. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense because they just ran the ball right up down your throats, and they gashed you.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Monkey. I'll take it. Toss him that.
They'll toss it to the outside on the left.
That's the way to create an alley.
Into space. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Not overly complicated, not something the OC spent the whole summer designing. I take the ball and I toss it to my fast guy, get him on the perimeter, block it up good. My wide receivers commit to blocking, and boom, make a big play.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10.
Let's go, man. Let's go. We're moving the ball good. We just can't score a fucking touchdown.
Fly motion. Can't get him to the ground. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
No trouble moving the ball.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10.
Speed sweep when I was
down. The pull and throw off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
A defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here.
That's what I should have ran down.
Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. On the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Seven. But not. Harlem.
Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal.
Simple concept.
Looking for a man. It's Hope. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
That shit should have been off.
The made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Fielded in the end zone, it's best. Rolling the dice
come
to
on,
bring
man.
it
Get
out
the
of
turn
the end
over.
zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating.
That's my zone.
Put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful.
Say that shit.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. He wants to throw. They're trying to get to it.
Interceptable.
Use of the hands to knock it away.
And that was good defense again. And unfortunately, we've been saying that.
My God, it's a run play off screen.
Defense, or listen, you can spin on the other side.
Stay out there. Stay out there.
Really been bad.
Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass.
Trying to go to the running back on the wheel out the backfield. I'm not crazy, bro.
Incomplete and 4th down's coming.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end. You're expecting them to punt.
What a terrible shank.
Let's get in the end zone. You know what? Stop this right now. Down to 7, please. Nobody can never get in that spot. Burn time.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
Okay, let me put that there. Put somebody there. Give me 7. What is that? Alright. Shit, we about to get us the leg game.
Here comes the offense returning to the field.
Snap it!
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Hits him in stride inside the 10.
Let's go, man.
Ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Michigan. A offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Let's go, D.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
Listen. At least we don't get.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the
Yeah, I
field.
know why.
The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to
Come on, man. Shit the block.
together. And listen, the defense will get this back
Stay in
and get some
defense,
shots
right?
fall and get you the football.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to
Move
keep
over.
the pressure on the opponent.
You get
They
over
just
there.
went down
Go
and
to the
scored,
backside.
but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
They're going to go
Right there.
back
Yes,
to him on
yes,
first
yes,
down.
yes, yes.
One step wrap, two step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are
Yeah, let the man corners play
continue to
now.
run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You
I
can
got
tell.
the backside. I got the backside.
He wants to pass it on second down. Gets it out fast. They'll get him down, but not
Where he
before he
come from?
crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Hokies
Play
come to the
inside.
line in a hurry.
Not like it.
He
Keep on the
keeps
inside.
throwing it like this for the
Sit
Hokies,
inside.
and the
Right
defense
there.
will have to sleep with one eye open.
And the defense is going to have to grip those pillows tight because when a QB gets going and spinning it with the ability to run the football too and the diversity of this offense, it can be tough, and the Hokies fans will be excited.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push.
The
Just
inside
give
of
this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Watch the wheel to the running back again.
On
See, he's trying to
second
hit
down,
84.
he's looking downfield.
Now he inside of him. Yeah.
Trying to escape and get it himself.
Fumble.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs.
Oh, get out there, get out there, get out there, get out there. Damn, why my defense flip?
They'll give it to the back.
I don't have that shit on.
Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw.
Fumble.
He's brought down, but not
Come on,
before he
man.
turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
Put him in the spot. He's just running him like a slant out of drag, so he's only about to beat the ball.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Michigan 17, Virginia Tech 7.
I'm not extra long. I can't. Just put him in the spot.
Now facing a third down as they
In the
line up
spot.
after the break.
Everybody should that way. I'm gonna take this guy. Everybody should be inside.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Hold and bring that shit
They
back.
make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Holding penalties, the ultimate
I'm
drive
gonna give
killer.
you
We'll
that
see
one.
if it costs
Oh,
this
yeah.
offense here.
I just want to intercept.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. From the
Right
gun,
here.
wants to pass.
Yep.
There's a bullet. Now it's picked off. He'll try
Let's
to
go.
take
Let's
it
go.
back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve.
Just wait on the
field
crosser,
position.
bro. That's it.
doesn't
Sit
get any
inside.
better
Wait
for
on the
your
cross.
defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's
Should've
not
took a
icing
shot
on the
again.
cake yet, but it's getting
Read it
pretty
right.
close.
Yep.
Quarterback on
He
the
went,
keeper.
man. What was
Nowhere
that?
to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
I just love the individual one-on-one effort by the defense there. Offense trying to go option, QB keeps it, but just too many defenders winning their one-on-one
That's BS.
battles, defeating blocks, and getting the tackle for loss.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14.
Hollow concept. Post drag.
Looking to throw.
Linebacker get beat, take the drag.
He's got it down the middle.
Simple concept, right?
Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with the lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Gave the defender the business.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run the option.
Why didn't nobody block him?
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down.
Right by.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
They're going to ride this running back. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
Loaded up.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Win, bro. Avoiding my tackle of stars. Win.
With the ground game left.
In the block.
Pickup of 6, but he gets it inside the red zone.
I'm looking fucking
3rd down in this crowd.
Win.
Pull out a vocal cord to help this defense.
Why the fuck I'm playing this shit?
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout.
I'm trying to play this shit.
This crowd knows this defense needs them right now.
This shit gonna take too long to develop.
They'll try to get outside.
Oh, that's the scene. There we go. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Wolverines. And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they
And we made this shit harder than this shit.
Straight win. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. He'll call for the fair catch here. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense.
Everybody sitting inside, get a little while.
For a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives,
Gotta take what I'm getting.
especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've
Shift
got to be able
over,
to
you shift over. Get on that side of
I don't
him.
think you can
I got the
conserve
middle of
the
the
play
field.
safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him
Shit
do
the
his thing.
fucking block.
Using the spin move. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side.
Fuck shit, man.
The Hokies have it with a 1st
Get in
and
this
10.
ball. Look down the fucking people. Get on the inside and Here he come on the fucking go.
He's
Georgia
looking to
run
throw
that
it.
shit when you feel it all
Extending
the
the
time.
play.
Yeah, that shit dead.
And the defense gets
What's
home.
up?
Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
I'm almost done.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were
Yeah,
very
you can come.
confident coming into
Just
this
saying,
one,
you come in here
even though they
saying,
were
"Oh
going up
Lord."
against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their
I am.
ability to get to him. And they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here.
And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
I am live.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Come on, man.
And he won't be able to push his way
He's
in.
inside and underneath.
Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
Well, what are we in?
On third and short, they'll go to the power
That wasn't
running
even the
game.
right beat.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokie.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting
You better get the fucking onside kick.
Arkansas is dominating this one, thanks to an offense
the
that's
ball.
been running hog wild since the opening kickoff. They're up by 17 over South Carolina. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak?
Just read it right.
This game, now it's time to go celebrate.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Yeah, he's not going all the way.
Taking advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best in the game. They're expecting him to get the football. So the quarterback says, you know what? I'll just keep it. No one's keying on me. I'm going to get upfield and find an explosive play.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down.
That's why he's playing with shit in practice.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They'll leave it with him. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
5 yards.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense.
GG's all
5 to
geek.
6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know
GG's,
that you're willing to
buddy.
run the football and run it effectively.
Run out of trap one more time. We run out of time.
Halfway there on first down. It's 2nd and 5.
Shout out to De La Salle. 4-1 trap. There you go.
From the shotgun, they'll
We didn't
run
block it up good. We didn't block it up
pick
good.
up just a few on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the ball game. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get it done.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been.
Oh. It ain't in here. It's not in here. Go. Here we go. Let's see. Team schedule. What's next? Team. Got chart. Schedule. A bunch of computer games, then Willie. So I don't know what's happening. We'll see what we at later in the week. Let's see. Need these other user games to get knocked out, so we can advance. Penn State, LSU, and Kentucky, USC. Yeah, we can get them knocked out, especially before Penn State go back to work. But that was a good dub. I don't know, man. Hopefully we could try to get the season finished before 26 drop. If not, it is what it is. But that was a good dub. See y'all on the next one.